It's sad to think that not everyone in my family will recognize Winnie as my nuptial. Great Uncle Boris is from another time. He refuses to acknowledge the rights of men who don't wear monocles. I'm not well traveled in this region, but I did my research before we arrived. The brochures didn't mention it was quite so culty. I know we have legions of bloodthirsty occultists to deal with, but I'll take that over planning a wedding any day of the week. Winnie may not share my adventurous spirit. He's more of a homebody, I know. What he lacks in wanderlust, he makes up for with the regular kind. Ah, yes. Another conversation. You know, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but are you aware you have a reputation of being something of a chatty Charlie? Have I told you the story of how Winnie proposed? We were vacationing in the south of Marseille and stopped to take a photograph between an antique bookstore and a Darnish cathedral. All of a sudden, he dropped to one knee and presented me with a loot chest containing a ring made from the barrel of a Jacob's revolver. It brought a tear to my eye, I'm not ashamed to admit. Remind me sometime to tell you about the time I captured a saurian by grasping its rear appendage. It's a gripping tale. You're not laughing yet, so I'll pause for the joke to land. Still nothing. Gripping? Tail? Well, it's quite humorous, I assure you. I suggested to Winnie that we elope, but he insisted on a more traditional ceremony. I didn't have the heart to tell him I was actually referring to an expedition where we hunt the dreaded elope of the Bakuvian Peninsula, perhaps for the honeymoon. Do you know how hard it was to come up with a wedding playlist both Winnie and I could agree on? Thank heavens for Digby Vermouth. Ah, yes. Another conversation. You know, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but are you aware you have a reputation of being something of a chatty Charlie? Remind me sometime to tell you about the time I captured a saurian by grasping its rear appendage. It's a gripping tale. You're not laughing yet, so I'll pause for the joke to land. Still nothing. Gripping? Tail? Well, it's quite humorous, I assure you. I'm not well traveled in this region, but I did my research before we arrived. The brochures didn't mention it was quite so culty. I suggested to Winnie that we elope, but he insisted on a more traditional ceremony. didn't have the heart to tell him I was actually referring to an expedition where we hunt the dreaded elope of the Bakuvian Peninsula, perhaps for the honeymoon. I know we have legions of bloodthirsty occultists to deal with, but I'll take that over planning a wedding any day of the week. Have I told you the story of how Winnie proposed? We were vacationing in the south of Parsay and stopped to take a photograph between an antique bookstore and a Danish cathedral. All of a sudden, he dropped to one knee and presented me with a loot chest containing a ring made from the barrel of a Jacob's revolver. It brought a tear to my eye, I'm not ashamed to admit. It's sad to think that not everyone in my family will recognize Winnie's and my nuptials. Great-Uncle Boris is from another time, you see, and refuses to acknowledge the rights of men who don't wear monocles. Winnie may not share my adventurous spirit. He's more of a homebody, I know. But what he lacks in wanderlust, he makes up for with the regular kind. I suggested to Winnie that we elope, but he insisted on a more traditional ceremony. I didn't have the heart to tell him I was actually referring to an expedition where we hunt the dreaded elope of the Bakuvian Peninsula, perhaps for the honeymoon. Do you know how hard it was to come up with a wedding playlist both Winnie and I could agree on? Thank heavens for Digby Vermouth. Ah, yes. Another conversation. You know, I hate to be the one to tell you this, but are you aware you have a reputation of being... a chatty Charlie? I'm not well traveled in this region, but I did my research before we arrived. The brochures didn't mention it was quite so cult. It's sad to think that not everyone in my family will recognize Winnie's and my nuptials. Great-Uncle...
We are gathered here today, covered in viscera and otherworldly goo, to bring these two together. Wainwright, do you take this man to be your husband?
Damn right I do.
Hammerlock, do you take this man to be your husband?
Without hesitation. Indubitably, yes.
Then, by the power vested in me, by a night school certificate in mech upkeep and maintenance, I pronounce you groom and groom. Now smooch, you adorable bastards.
till death do us part.
Hey, you! You wanna hear a joke? I got jokes coming at the gills over here! What did the shark say after eating his friend? Good chum.
I always cry at weddings. Well, it's like crying. Cake makes my moisture sink overflow and my ocular panel leak.
I was in a cult myself once.
Let's kick things off, shall we? Well, Alistair and I are good and hitched, and now it's time to revel into the night. I'm talking a party.
Winnie, really, you've had quite a time lately. Are you sure you're feeling well enough for such things?
Don't you go fretting over me, Alistair. I'm feeling mighty fine, like a new man.
Well, in that case, let the festivities commence.
Vault Hunter, go see what Gage has been cooking up.
Hey, man bun! We need drinks! Keep 'em coming! Oh, and hors d'oeuvres! Cute ones. Please.
Of course, young lady. Whatsoever you desire, the Lodge will provide.
You, Manny Fanny Bobanny, are a pretty good dude.
You are most kind.
Yeah. Okay, so, like I know it's party time and all. And yes, I've had a few marky marks, if you must know, but I have a secret. I brought a boatload of fireworks. But when those, freak show rejects attacked me, I kinda maybe forgot them in my drop pod. Could you do me a solid and go pick them up for me?
You had me at boatload of fireworks.
Thanks, doll.
Who calls me? Oh, it's you. I was expecting my old friend and compatriot, the proprietor. But while I'm here, a bit of advice for you. Treat the proprietor well, and respect the lodge, and you will find in him a powerful ally. But I caution you, do not overstep your bounds. There is a limit to even that one's hospitality. And as they say, beware the fury of a patient man.
Do you ever get the feeling you're being watched? Observed from some faraway location, perhaps many galaxies away? Your every word and move scrutinized and reviewed for inconsistencies or shortcomings? Because I certainly don't.
Wish my daddy were here. Rest in peace, you bastard.
vested!
She needs my help! She's in danger. The Fish Queen, in the lake. My people. I'm a fish. You've got to help me.
Sure, man. Anything for the, Fish Queen. What do you need?
I will need to descend into the Underlake. But to do so, we will need to restore my crane to working order. Find me a new power coil. There should be something we can use in the old excavation site. Now, do it for the Queen! She needs me.
Hey, probably should have checked earlier. Is this some weird fish cult stuff?
What? No! No! The Order of the Mesopoletic Uri-Halin is not a cult. It's a very healthy constitutional monarchy. We don't worship her. But I'm a queen's fish, so I must do my duty as a patriot. No, not now. Sorry.
Sup, Vault Hunter? was teaching Grace how to shoot, how to track, how to hunt. Figured it couldn't hurt to start training the next generation of vault hunters. Kid's got badass in her genes, man. You'll see. Nice! You got the flowers. I'm almost at the party. Thought I'd get there early and shoot some racks with Grace. And bring those flowers. Kid's crazy about them.
Damn, I didn't know. Grace died while I was off on Eden 6. Varkins got her. I hate this planet sometimes. Just give her the flowers, okay? I need a minute.
Well, good golly. More vault hunters at my Gracie's party. If she were alive, she'd be filling the sky with bullets and joy. Come on over and chat for a moment. Guess Gracie's death took Mordecai by surprise, but I keep telling him this ain't a day for mourning. That's not what Grace would have wanted. Gracie, well, the Varkins took her from me. It'd mean a lot to my girl that you're here. Let's start the party. Now, we've got all of Gracie's favorite games to play. Tell you what, I procured a fine Jacobs pistol. It was for Gracie, but if anyone can beat her records, it's yours. Otherwise, I'll be burying that pistol alongside my little gunslinger. Come on, y'all. Let's eat some damn cake. How's a cake eating contest strike your fancy, Vault Hunter?
Cake strikes my fancy just fine.
Woohoo! My girl could put down cake like she had a tapeworm. Last year, she scarfed down 11 whole slices. Betting even you can't do more than that, Vault Hunter. Woo! I knew not even a big, bad Vault Hunter could break my Gracie's record. How about that, Gracie? That one's yours, baby, now and forever.
Classy shit.
All right, listen up. If my Gracie were alive today and not in the ground, she would have challenged all of y'all to a grenade-chucking contest. Let's head to the range. Grace had the best arm in Wandering Sands. Her record's a big old 50 points. Good luck beating that, Vault Hunter. Hey, hey! Looks like our little Bobsy Tenderfoot doesn't want you to beat Grace's score either. Wow, you got guts for days, Vault Hunter. Waltzing into a little dead girl's birthday party and going after a record. Then again, Grace never backed down from a challenge. Guts for days. Now to the shooting range. My girl's record on the shooting range is unbreakable. She was proud. Maybe too proud. Maybe that's why she thought she could go to the Mesa all by her lonesome hunting Varkids instead of listening to her father. Well, let the games begin.
He's not kidding. She was good. Real good. Would have been even better than me in a few years. I hate this planet sometimes. You know what? I'm gonna join in on this one. See how you handle a little competition.
Iron Cub's got claws!
60 seconds left. Seconds.
That's just what I do. Aw, we were just getting started.
Ten.
Hey, I'm gonna back off now, and I think you should too.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. Looks like my girl is still the champ. Gracie, hon, you might be dead, but your record lives on, baby. Woo, you did it. You beat a genuine vault hunter. I knew vault hunters were deadly, but I didn't know they knew how to treat people right. Why don't you go ahead and whack the pinata? It's all yours. Well, you got class, Vault Hunter. I appreciate you keeping Gracie's records alive like that. Keeps her close to me. And I got to thinking, the best place for this pistol is in your hands. Good hunting out there. Make my Gracie proud and go kill some Varkins for me.
Good on you, Vault Hunter.
Me and you. Punch date. We need to find Talon before Mordecai notices she's gone. Vault Hunter, over here. Keep this under your card piece, okay? I think Talon's gone missing. Vaughn said he saw some COV chasing a bird through the mines. Go track her down while I keep Mordecai busy. Mordecai already lost one bird. My dude can't lose another one. His heart will break. He's real sensitive, you know. mine yet? We gotta find Talon. Let me know if you find something.
We got contacts. Hell yeah, Cub, let's go! Brick. Looks like Talon's been busy. Cool bird.
I know she's tough, but I'm worried Talon's getting in over her head. Just follow the trail of, you know, guts and things. Seriously, Morty would lose his mind if anything happened to Talon.
Brick, do we really need 50 of these shock crystals?
Well, you get a lot of them at a time, so it ain't so bad.
What are you doing over there?
Oh, just talking to myself. You know how I do. Keep looking. Come on, it's a mine. There's gotta be some explosives you can use.
Okay, I got all the stupid shock crystals. Who needed these again?
Oh, they're for some bounty board dude. Oh, horrendous. But like with an O. Yeah.
Okay, what's really going on, Brick?
Nothing. Crystals. Nothing. Shut up. Leave me alone.